we've been through a lot of ups and downs this season, and I think it's fell back on our leadership as seniors. You know, we don't get on nobody, and there's no negative talking on the sideline when bad things happen. There's encouragement. There's always good leadership, always good encouragement to the younger players.
Might have been nice as senior night kind of quarter to sit on the bench and take it all in, but this kind of seems indicative of your whole career to have it come down to the last second like that.
Yeah, you know, that felt a little bit better, you know, rather than a blowout. You know, a blowout would have been nice, but you know, getting down and dirty in the trenches is the style of game we like, and that's how we did it, and we manhandled them up front.
How has that switch for you been from tackle to moving inside the guard and changing, you know, your responsibility, but doing it for the team and helping them get to 10-1?
You know, Coach Fick and Coach Crook, they asked me about it, and I was all on board. I said, whatever helps the team. And, you know, every now and again, I'll jump to left tackle, jump to right tackle, back to guard, you know, wherever they need me, I'll go. And I think it's helped me a lot, you know, because I feel like guard is easier for me rather than tackle, even though I'm good at all of them, really. Not to sound cocky or anything, but, you know, I just work hard at my craft. I haven't been playing that long, so anything to get me on the field and stay on the field, I was willing to do.
What's the discussion on the sideline in a game where you start to realize it's, you know, not going to be a shootout? You're going to have to grind out a win on offense and defense. What are you guys saying?
You know, heads up. You know, don't bow your head. Never duck your head down. Never look at the ground. You know, we telling defense we got y'all. Defense telling us we got them. It's all love. You know, somebody makes a bad play, forget about it. Short-term memory. On to the next one.
Is it like blocking for Mike?
I love blocking for Mike and GD too. You know, even though he always talking and getting into stuff he can't get himself out of, and in turn I got to back him up. You know, I love the guy. I love the kid. These guys are like family to me now. They're all like my little brothers, except for Mojo, of course.
Fickle talked about tough week for Dez. Just got banged up last week. Was really battling through it this week. What does it say about him to be able to come to a game and gut it out?
Dez is the toughest quarterback that I've seen here since Gino. And I love the kid, man. I love Dez so much. We got a great relationship outside of football. My mother loves him. He comes over for dinner all the time, you know, and we always have talks. And he tells me, Ferg, I'm never going to let you down. I say the same to him. I said, I'm never going to get pulled out the game. They're going to have to drag me.
This was the rare situation. You had 2 senior days. Last year you didn't get to play, though.
Yeah.
Did this feel like redemption to get out there and go through it again and get on the field and get a win?
Oh, of course, because, you know, last year when I walked, me and Coach Fick, we shook up, and he was like, this is just for show. Don't get too excited. So I was like, okay, I'll be back next year, Coach. And coming back for the 6th year, it feels amazing, man, just to see all those guys get to experience that, you know, being a great team. A lot of them wasn't here for them back-to-back 4 and 8 seasons where you're home for a month. So I just told those guys, I'm like, man, don't ever give up. Don't never let up, because things could go bad real quick. And that's the kind of mentality we have day in and day out.
What kind of fuel is it knowing a win next week means you actually get one more game?
It's blood in the water, man. And we don't want to let the city of Cincinnati down. We don't want to let this university down. No matter where we are, we're going to play our asses off.
Just, you know, all the ups and downs that these seniors been through, from being 4 and 8 back-to-back seasons and going 11 and just winning all these games on the past 2 years. It's just emotional because, you know, we just been through a lot just together as one, and just to see the success that happens when, you know, you really buy into the coaches and with each other and believe in each other. It just, you can't help but not to, you know, be emotional. But it's a good emotion though. It's like a little tear with a little smile on your face.
What would you have said if someone would have told you after 2 4 and 8 seasons that you'd have at least 21 wins, you'd playing in the conference championship, you'd accomplish that on senior day? Like, what if they described this to you? Would you have believed them?
Back then, if they described that to me, I would have looked at them kind of funny, but I would have tried to find a little belief in some of that, because, you know, just being a competitor, you just want the best for yourself and for your team. But yeah, if they said that, I would have tried to find hope. But, you know, like, it's just a unique position that we're in, or situation that we're in, and like, just got to thank all the seniors for allowing this to happen and staying focused and trying to lead and just doing what we had to do to be in this situation.
You win 15-13, get 2 points on a blocked extra point return. Is this had a couple big turnovers? Is this game indicative of the defense and what it's become the past couple seasons?
Coach Freeman and just Coach Filko, they throughout the season we put emphasis on just getting takeaways throughout games because we never say anything negative about the offense. Sometimes they struggle, but we struggle as well. So we try to zone out everything and try to put anytime we're on the field we try to say it's out, like this is the line. Nobody can get crossed it. We try to do whatever we can to put our offense in the best situation as we can. So turnovers was one of them, and Kobe Bryant with that long recover block field goal was just amazing. And all the guys that were just hyped for him, that's just you just love to see that.
After your injury last year, not getting to experience it, success towards the end, how good does this feel, knowing that you'll be for a conference championship?
It just feels amazing, and that's where the emotional part comes from because, I just sit in the tunnel and just look out at Nippert. I just feel like I just left everything out there. Like literally, I tore my ACL out there mid-season last year, and just being able to come back with no issues, trying to come back better than I was before, and having success alongside of all the other guys is just a remarkable feeling, and I can't do nothing but enjoy it.
A few fourth down stops, big 4th-and-1 stop for you, and then the last play, Bearcats pressure, Bearcats interception. Is there something you guys do different to try and rise the occasion, especially on those 4th and shorts?
We just communicate. The one with when I had the 4th-and-1 stop, I talked like a 3-second talk to Ethan Tucky the play before because I had a tight end man, so if he were to bounce out, I would have taken him. And he said he just forget his responsibility. He's just finna go try to mess up everything. It should bounce. I said it should bounce out, and I said yeah, let's do that. Like let's hope. Like it's 4th-and-1. Like let's be aggressive and do what we have to do. And the one with Brian Wright, I just tried to open it up as much for him because the offensive line slant towards the field, and he wrapped around towards the boundary. Just tried to take the back out the equation, just let him do what he does, and therefore it's made a big play for us. So it's just all communication, just belief in one another.